Radio check. The pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour. Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Left side, clear left. Okay, Dennis, we need to watch these track limits. Activate limiter. There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Sector 1 is 0.41 off the pace. You're We're 10th off the pace in sector 2. P7, that was 113.52.
Thank you.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. That's a new fastest lap for Yannick, 112.08. Eighth place. Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace. Seventh position. Good lap. That's your best in the session. We're 10th off the pace in sector 3. That lap time was 113.10. Sector 2 is 1.3 off the pace. just done a 114.00. Checkered flag, P7. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 29 Celsius. The pit exit is clear. Push now. Okay, Dennis. We've got 2 laps to get the job done. The track temp's increasing. It's now 32 Celsius. The leader's just done a 113.14. P6, you're currently 0.9 off the pace. You need to find a 10th in sector 3. You're a 10th off the pace in sector 2. New fastest lap for Yannick, 112.13. P5. Bad luck, Dennis. Take your time, start it back up and get back in the race. That's the end of the session. 6th place.
I just took all the driver stuff on.
The track temp is 29 Celsius. The air temp is 24. 17 laps. This is a rolling start. Follow car number 2 in the left column. You need to close the gap to the guy ahead. The safety car speed is 74 kilometers per hour. Okay, Dennis, are you ready? Watch for the lights. Go! On your right. Clear right.
Can you hold your fucking brakes when you fucking spin like that?
On your right. Car right,
Yeah,
clear right. Car right,
Got turned.
clear right. Car right. Still there. Still there.
Hey, look, it's
Clear
the guy
right.
who took a 3 wide on turn 1 like a moron.
Maybe I wouldn't have to go through wide if you hit the gas like a normal person when the green flag comes out.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Raph, car number 3, and their rating is 3.8.
Ha! That's funny. If you're gonna try to wreck me, at least wreck me, not wreck yourself. Funny.
P5.
If I was trying to wreck you, I would have
63
wrecked you. It's
times
called a bump.
Something full throttle on somebody in the second class. Good, okay.
Yeah, full throttle, yeah, you sound intelligent.
Alright, Dennis, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. The car in front of us is Yannick, car number 1, and their rating is 5.4. Use all the track, force them to find the gap. The leader has just done a 112.46. That lap was a 113.00. The guy behind has just done a 113.33.
Also, wait a minute. Us not hitting the gas enough for you, your solution is to wreck everyone? That's pretty... damn.
Okay, Dennis, don't let this guy distract you.
Most people don't go full throttle into turn 1 to avoid pile-ups.
Don't be distracted, defend your position.
Get in defense, I didn't minimum T1.
The gap to E6 behind is now 1.0. Fastest lap for Nichols, 111.69. The leader has just done a 111.95. The car in front has just posted a 112.32. Stay between the lines, please, Dennis. The gap to 6th place behind is increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds. The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds. The gap to Mason behind is now 1.7 seconds. Fastest lap for Ruanli, 111.61. The gap behind is now 2.0. The guy ahead has just posted a 112.24. P5.
Hayden, don't wreck me if I don't go fast enough for you.
Oh, don't put it past him.
He tried directly and failed, so I stopped talking.
I haven't had this issue with you already, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Not you, Sam.
Nah, you just think you're better than everybody else, so you're gonna spin 2 people in front of you at the start because, you know, that's your solution to clean racing.
0.8 off the pace.
Oh, I got this person in front of me. Let me just spin him instead.
I have nobody. I got turned in turn 1.
Because you took it 3 wide. What do you think's gonna happen?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Your number is way too low to be talking like this. No one cares.
Behind is now 2.1 seconds. Your last lap time was at 1:12.93. That's your best lap in this session. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. The gap to B6 behind is now 2.1. The gap behind is now 2.1. The gap behind is now 2.2 seconds. The gap to Anratti behind is increasing. It's now 2.5. The gap to Anratti behind is now 2.4 seconds. The gap behind is now 2.3. P6 is closing in. The gap is now 1.9. P6 is closing the gap. It's now 1.7 seconds. You've just done a 1:12.90. That's your best lap in the session. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. B6 is closing you down. The gap has come down to 1.5 seconds. The gap to Anratti behind is now 1.3.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna give it to you on the back. That's a sus statement.
Thanks, man.
6th place is gaining on you. The gap is now 0.9. Okay, Dennis, the next car is 2 laps behind. Anratti is getting closer. The gap's come down to 0.8. That last lap was at 1:13.54. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Anratti is getting closer. The gap's now 0.7. Car right. Right side's clear. The gap to P6 behind is now 0.7. Alright Dennis, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Make him do all the work, focus on your exits. Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel. Don't let this guy distract you. Don't let this guy intimidate you. Okay Dennis, ignore that fucker in the mirror, stick to your line, nail those exits. Defend hard, make them work for it. That lap was a 1:13.26, sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Just ignore him, he'll go away. Sector 1 is 0.50 off the pace. Come on, don't make it easy for him, make him go the long way around. Let's see how wide you can make this thing. Slow in, fast out, keep the inside line covered. Left side. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear left. That lap time was 1:13.44. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Okay Dennis, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth. Right side. Hold your line. Right side's clear. Keep your concentration. Make the bastard work for it. Sector 2 is 0.30 off the pace. Don't let him get away. You have 8 incident points. The next car is Gomez. Car number 9. Sixth place. gap to Mason behind is now 0.6. The gap to 7th position behind is now 0.7. Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace. The gap to Mason behind is now 0.7. That was a 113.25. Sector 1 is 0.43 off the pace. Alright Dennis, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Don't be pressured, keep your exit speeds up. Ignore that fucker in the mirror, stick to your line, nail those exits. Push, 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 or we'll lose this place. That's good consistency, keep it up. Sector 3's a 10th off the pace. Your lap time was at 113.14. You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 1. The gap behind is now 1.3. The gap to Mason behind is now 1.6 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. The gap in front is now 1.8. 2 laps remaining. You've just done a 113.02. You have 9 incident points. The gap behind is now 1.1. You need to slow down, give back some time. E7 is getting closer. The gap is now 0.16.
Thank you, Michael.
Got it, man. I'm fucking limping to the
Car
box,
right.
too.
Clear right. Car right. Right side's clear. Okay, Dennis. Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. Incident in turn 11. It looks like Mason, air temperature's increasing. It's now 25 Celsius. White flag, one more to go. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds. Off the pace, the gap to Rackman behind is now 1.8. The gap to Rackman behind is increasing. It's now 2.1 seconds. V6. Sixth place. Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate. Engage the limiter. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Sam, I don't know if you're watching lap 1, but that's not my fault at all. I got completely turned.
Front left, 91%. Front right, 91%. Left rear, 95%. Rear right, 96%. Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour. You're all clear, stay behind the line. We've got 2 laps. Let's get this done. The leader has just done a 1:15.43 P4. That lap was a 1:15.67. The guy in front has just done a 1:15.62. Sector 3 times okay. The leader's just done a 1:14.31. New fastest lap for Belvin, 1:14.13. That's the end of the session. P10.
Drei Deutsche unter den Top 5. Wie?
Thirty seconds. You've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. Okay, Dennis. We'll be in the mid-pack here. We're expecting you to finish in position 8. Okay, rolling starts. We need to follow car number 15. Catch up to car number 15. Safety car speed is 73 kilometers per hour. get ready. Green, green, green. Left side. He's still there. We think P6 has gone off in turn 1.
Right
Clear
corner,
left.
Cap.
On your left, there's an incident in turn 2. We think it might be Roman. He's still clear left. Okay, Dennis. The next car is Tebow, car number 1, and their rating is 2.6. Track limits. There's an incident in turn 14. Looks like it's Ian. Yellow flag.
Oh, come on,
The gap
dude.
behind is now 0.7. P4. There's an incident in turn 7. Use all the track, force him to find the gap.
Yo.
Sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace. The leader has just done a 115.19. Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you. The car in front has just done a 116.07. Your lap time was 116.16. The guy behind has just done a 115.89. Car right, clear right.
Yep. iRacing in VR.
Car left. Clear left. Car right. Clear right.
Yes, I
Alright,
am.
Dennis, you're reeling Tebow in. The gap's now 0.8. P3
When I look up, that's what
refueling
I'm
window
doing.
will open after 16 minutes and closes at about 39 minutes. That lap was at 117.12.
I have
Slower cars,
a
car ahead.
window that's in VR with chat.
You're reeling right side. Right side's clear. Car left. Your approach clear left. The gap in front is now 0.7. Sector 2 is 0.38. Off the car left. Click car left. On your left, 3 wide, you're on the right. Clear left. Car left, you're in the middle. Clear left, clear all round. Car left, clear left. P4 is reeling you in. The gap's now 1.2 seconds.
Not really. I mean, I just do it for fun, but yeah.
On your right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. Car right. Okay, Dennis, you're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position. Clear right. Car left. Clear left. The gap ahead is now 1.0 seconds. You're a second off the pace. Left side. Clear left.
I don't know exactly, but it's been maybe a year. But I mean, I don't do it consistently or like really don't
Car
really do
right.
it
Right side's
unless
clear.
I'm just doing it for fun. So
Slower class car ahead.
sometimes I do it a lot, sometimes I don't
The
do it
gap in
for
front is now
a couple of
1.6
weeks.
seconds. You've just done a 117.61. Left side. Clear left. Car right. Right side's clear. The gap to T-Bow ahead is increasing. It's on your right. Clear right. Sector 1 is 1.8 off the pace. You're approaching a group of slow. Car right. Clear right. On your right. Car right. Clear right.
What?
The gap to T-Bow ahead is increasing. It's now 3.1 seconds. Sector 2, car left. Clear left.
No, I just said
The
I've
gap to
been
T-Bow ahead
maybe
is
doing it
increasing.
for
It's now 3.4.
a couple of years, but I
That
just
was,
don't do it
118.09.
consistently or
Sector 3 is
anything
2/10
like
off the
that.
pace.
So I do it mostly so I can show these to my teammates, or just if I want to look back at a certain race, I have the on boards and everything like that. So
The gap to T-Bow ahead is increasing. It's now 3.8 seconds. The gap to P2 ahead is now 3.7 seconds. Sector 2 time is good.
university school basically.
That's a new fastest lap for Belvin, 114.68. The guy ahead's lap time is a 115.04. The gap to P2 ahead is now 3.5. That last lap was at 115.44. Good lap. That's your quickest today. Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace. The gap in front is now 3.6. The gap to P2 in front is now 3.7. The gap to Tebow ahead is increasing. It's now 4.1 seconds. The gap to P2 ahead is increasing. It's now 4.2 seconds. Your lap time was 1:15.58. The guy behind has just done a 1:14.85. The gap ahead is now 4.1. The gap to Tebow ahead
You're a
is
fucking
now
idiot.
4.4. The gap to Tebow ahead is increasing. It's now 4.5 seconds. P3, sector 2 is 0.35 off the pace. Taylor is reeling you in. The gap's now 4.4. He's quicker than you into turn 7. Your lap time was at 1:15.72. The gap to Taylor behind is now 4.5 seconds. The gap behind is now 4.2. The gap to Taylor behind is now 4.0 seconds. The gap to Taylor behind is now 4.1. That lap time was 1:15.64. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Coming up on a slower class car. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling. Tebow in. The gap is now left side, clear left. The gap behind is now 3.6 seconds. Car right. Right side's clear. Car left. Clear left. Taylor is gaining on you. The gap's now 3.2 seconds. Car left. Clear left. The gap behind is now 3.2 seconds. That lap was at 1:16, left side, clear left. Sector 3, car left. Clear left. The gap to P4 behind is now 3.3. The gap to Taylor behind is now 2.9 seconds. The guy ahead is one lap behind. Incident in turn 12. Taylor is getting closer. The gap's now 2.7 seconds. Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. You're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting, they might not notice you. The gap to P4 behind is now on your left, clear left. Car left, clear left. You've just done a 115.82.
Oh,
There's
come
an
on.
incident in turn 1.
Go fuck yourself, mate.
You're reeling T-boat in. The gap's now 2.7. Right side. There's an incident in. So you think it might be Ali. Clear right. The gap to T-boat ahead is now 2.8. On your right. Clear right. Alright Dennis, slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position, they might not see you. The gap in front is now 2.7. Left side. Still there. Clear left. Right side. Clear right. The gap in front is now 3.6. That lap was car left. Clear left. You're a second off the pace in sector 3. You're coming up on a slower car. The gap to P2 in front is now 3.4 seconds. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Car right. Clear right. The gap ahead is now 3.3. Slower left side. Clear left. The gap to P2 ahead is now 3.9. Left side, clear left. Car right. Right side's clear. The track temperature's rising. It's now 25 Celsius. The gap to Taylor behind is now 4.0 seconds. You've just done a 116.72. The gap behind is now 4.2. Sector 1 is quick. The gap to P2 ahead is now 4.6 seconds. The gap to T-boat in front is now slower class car ahead. Car right. Clear right. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. Please, Dennis. The gap to Taylor behind is now 4.5. The gap to T-boat ahead is now 4.5. The gap to T-boat ahead is now 4.5. gap to P2 in front is now 4.1. Sector 2 is 0.35 off the pace. Coming up on a slower class car. Car left, clear left. You're reeling Tebow in. The gap is 3.9 seconds. That lap time was 1:15.60. Okay, Dennis, pit window is open. You're reeling Tebow in. The gap is now 3.8 seconds. The gap to Tebow ahead is now 4.2 seconds. The gap behind is now 4.4 seconds. The gap to P4 behind is now 3.9 seconds. Your last lap time was at 1:15.87. You were 10th off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. Taylor is reeling you in. The gap's now 3.8. Slower class car ahead. On your right. Right side's clear. Sector 1 is 0.45 off the pace. Taylor is closing in. The gap is now 3.5. We're at the halfway point. Should be about 11 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap behind is now 3.5 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.27 off the pace. The leader, Belvin, is pitting. Tebow, car number 1, is now leading. Well done, Dennis. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. P2, that was 1:15.77. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. Slower class cars ahead. Car right. Clear right. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Car left. Clear left. On your left. Slower class car still there. Clear left. Taylor is closing the gap. Car left. Clear left. Sector 2 is 1.7 seconds off the pace.
Fabian, please stop me. I'm not fighting with you.
17.74. The gap to Tebow ahead is increasing. Car right. Right side's clear. There's an incident in turn 10. The gap to Tebow ahead is increasing. It's now 6.6. This is brilliant. Keep it up. That's 20 minutes to go. Coming up on a slower class car. The gap to P1 in front is now 6.5. On your right. Clear right. The gap in front is now 6.5 seconds. Your lap time was 1:16.37. The gap ahead is now 6.4. Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling T-bow in. The gap's now 5.1. You're reeling. There's a group of slower cars ahead. We need to find a tent in Sector 2. Car right. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Right side's clear. On your right. Clear right. The gap to T-bow ahead is now 4.9 seconds. That was a 1:15.9 left side. Clear left. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. The gap in front is now 5.0 sec. Car right. Clear right.
Come on, Ali,
Car
you're
right.
slowing me down
Clear
for
right.
fuck's sake. You got a blue flag.
The gap to T-bow ahead is now 4.9. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling T-bow in. The gap is now 4.1. Slower class car ahead. Incident in turn 12. It looks like Ali. You're reeling T-bow in. The gap is now 3.6 seconds. That lap was a 1:15.66 left side. Clear left. The car in front of us is a lap behind. The guy in front's a bit incident prone. Be careful here. Sector 1 is 0.25 off the pace. The gap in front is now 4.1 seconds. The gap to P1 ahead is increasing. It's now 4.3 seconds. That's 5 minutes of fuel left. Incident in turn 10.
Kör Martin.
The gap to T-bow. Car left. Clear left. Your sector 2 time is quick. You're approaching a group
Por
of
mi
slow
parte,
cars.
todos limpios, la verdad, todos los prototipos muy bien,
The leader, T-bow, left side. Clear car left. Clear left. You're the man, stay on it. You're in the lead. You've just done a 1:16.00. Sector 3 time is quick. Coming up on a slower class car. Car right. Clear right. Okay, Dennis, 15 minutes left. That's 15 right side. Right side's clear. Slower cars ahead. These guys are scrapping for position. They might not see you. On your left, clear left. There's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it's raw. That last lap was at 1:16.52. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Car left, clear left. Left side, clear left. Car ahead is 1 lap behind. You're coming up on a slower car. The gap to Roman behind is increasing. It's now 16 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace. You've got 2 minutes of fuel remaining. Car left, clear left. Alright Dennis, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. The gap to P2, there's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it's Taylor. Very little fuel left. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Bock, car left, clear left. That lap was at 1:16.29. Roman behind is pitting now. The gap to P7 behind is now 1.2. Car left, clear left. On your left, clear left. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace, 2 litres remaining. Slower class car ahead, the car in front is 1 lap behind. Left side, clear left. We're running on fumes, mate. Hit this lap, car left, clear left. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Okay Dennis, the next car is a lap behind. One litre remaining. Box in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front right, 61%. Left rear, 67. There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line. Left, clear left. Coming up on a slower class car. You're reeling Belvin in. The gap is 4.2 seconds. They're slow through turn 1. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. P2. The gap to Belvin ahead is now 4.5 seconds. There's a group of slower cars ahead. The gap to Belvin ahead is now 4.4. Right side. Clear right. The gap to 10th position behind is now 3.7, a lap behind. Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. There's an incident in turn 1. The gap to Belvin in front is now 1 car left. Clear left. Your last lap time was at 1:15.92. The gap to Belvin ahead is now 4.2 seconds. Car right. Clear right. Coming up on a slower class car. The gap to P1 ahead is increasing. On your right. Right side's clear. Track limits, watch those lines. Okay, Dennis, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other. Left side, clear left. You're reeling Belvin in. The gap's now 1.4. Car left, clear left. Car right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. The gap to Belvin in front is now 1.5. Left side. Clear left. The gap to Belvin. You're approaching a group of slower cars. On your right. Clear right. Car left, clear left. On your left, clear left. That lap time was 1:17.35.
Thank you, Jonas. Thank you.
Car left, clear left. Slower class car ahead. Left side, clear left. The gap to P10 behind is now 2.2 seconds. 1 lap behind. Car right. Right side's clear. The gap to Belvin ahead is now 1.4 seconds. Slower car ahead. He's the class leader for these guys. The gap in front is now 1. Car left. Clear left. That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here. The gap to P1 ahead is now 1.3. You've just done a 116.46. There's an incident in turn 1. Okay, on your right. Clear right. Sector 1 is 1 point left side. You're on the right, 3 wide. Car left, clear left. You have 7 incident points. Car clear right. We've been called into the pits for repairs. On your right. Right side's clear. Sector 1 is 4.0 seconds. Off the pace. The gap to Belvin ahead is increasing. It's now 2.5 seconds. The car in front is 1 lap behind. Slower class car ahead.
Teo, conche tu madre.
¿Qué tal vas, Jorge?
P3 is getting closer. The gap's now 6.8 seconds.
T8.
A bit quicker than us entering turn 7. The car in front of us is now 2 laps behind.
Yo creo que no voy a llegar por combustible, me parece.
P2. Sector 1 is 2.0 seconds off the pace. The gap to P3 behind is now 5.9. Okay, Dennis. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
What are you doing?
Slower class cars ahead. Taylor is closing you down. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes. Car left. Hold your clear left. Car right. Hold your line. Clear car right. Still clear right. Car
Mira,
right.
tranquilo, Jorge, que creo que no llego por combustible.
Hold your
No voy a
right side's
atacar,
clear.
Dale, dale.
Come on, Dennis.
Nada, sin problema. Voy a intentar llegar, pero vamos, no sé.
I'm not a driver, it's you, idiot.
Sector 2 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. The guy in front is Taylor. You're coming up on a slower car. Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour. Look out for the pit speed limit. Incident in turn 12. It looks like Ali. The driver in front of us is Roman, car number 4. One more lap to go.
Que va, no llego,
Box
no
in
llego.
5, 4,
Justo en la última vuelta no
3.
llego.
1. Box now. Right
No
front,
llega.
33%.
Voy a ir soltando
Rear
un poco, a ver,
58.
pero creo que no. No, porque quité más litros de lo normal. Qué pena, no puedo ni atacar ni hacer nada.
Deja pasar el primero entonces.
Salí último, así me he hecho de marca un carrerón, pero la he liado con el combustible.
¿Quieres que te empuje?
Ojalá.
¿Ya no te queda o qué?
Era 1,2 litros. No, tira. No te preocupes. Buena.
Llegaste.
Ay, me han sobrado 0,7. Quizás podía haber empujado un poco, pero no me arriesgaba a quedarme tirado. Buena carrera, chavales.
Buena.
leader has just done a 218.40. The leader has just done a 217.84. The leader's just done a 216.38. Alright Dennis, it's stopped raining. Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. All clear on pit exit. You've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 18 Celsius. The leader has just done a 218.85. The leader has just done a 217.33. P6, you've just done a 219.54. The guy behind has just done a 219.80. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. The guy ahead's last lap time is a 2:19.47. That's the end of the session. P17.
Hello. Doing good, just doing one last race for the day.
Ten seconds. Car number 1. You should do okay here. We're aiming to finish in the top 9. Rolling start. Get ready. Follow car number 22 in the right lane. Safety car speed is 88 kilometers per hour. You need to catch up to the guy ahead. Okay, Dennis, stay calm, focus. Go! The guy in front is park car left. Clear left. Okay, Dennis, the next car is Kraus, car number 2. Left side, clear left. The gap behind is now 0.8. Left side. He's still there. Still there. He's still there. Oh, clear left. On your left. Clear left. The car ahead is Palmer, car number 22, B license, and their rating is 2.0. P15. Left side, clear, car left. Still there. Clear left. Okay, Dennis, the next car is Kraus, car number 2. Sander, car number 5, is now in the lead. The gap to Baumgarten behind is now 0.5. gap to Kraus ahead is increasing. It's now 1.0 seconds. B17, that was 222.00. Sector 3 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. The gap to Kraus in front is now 0.8. Alright Dennis, you're reeling Kraus in. The gap's now 0.7. You're reeling P16 in. The gap is 0.35. Stay close. Car left. Clear left. New fastest lap for Sander, 2:16.92. The next car is Alexander, car number 19, B license. P15, that lap was at 2:19.43. That's your best lap in this session. You're a second down in sectors 2 and 3. Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace. Okay Dennis, don't let this guy distract you. Defend your position, don't let him through. You're reeling Alexander in. The gap is now 0.43. The gap behind is now 0.44. That's a new fastest lap for Sander, 2:16.92. On your left. Clear left. Clear left. Car right. Clear right. Okay Dennis, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. Time to get defensive, mate. Stick to the plan. Don't be intimidated here. The gap to Kraus behind is now 0.8. Sector 2 is 0.25 off the pace. The gap to Alexander ahead is now 1.1. The gap to Alexander ahead is now 0.9. Alright Dennis, we're getting proper rain now. Looks like it's getting harder. The gap to Alexander ahead is now 0.9. P14, that lap time was 2:18.69. That's your fastest lap today. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. Clear right. Clear on your right. Clear right. You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained. The next car is Gobor, car number 8, B license. Yellow flag, watch out. Hold your nerve, make them do the work. Okay Dennis, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. 15th place. Sector 3 is 4.2, off the pace. The gap ahead is now 1.0. The gap to Gobor in front is now 0.6. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling V14 in. The gap is 0.5. Car left. 3 wide, you're on the right. Car clear left. Fourteenth. The gap to Baumgarten behind is now 0.7. We've just had a warning for cutting the track. The gap to 13th place in front is now 0.7. You've used half your fuel. Okay, Dennis, we've just cut the track. You have car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Clear right.
Heading in. If you want to it.
You have 8 incident points. They're showing the meatball flag. We'll need to come into the pits for repairs.
If you want to it. Heading in.